Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today we are back up where we were in the last video and we are getting ready for a bit of a promotional shoot video, whatever you want to call it. Applied Concepts are here. They have a front PTO compressor. We're going to put on the 6499 and they're going to make a video blowing down the combine and the big square baler. It's for them to promote their product, but they're doing it with us and you get to see it in the video, so that is quite cool. That is quite cool. But anyways, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell notification so you get notified of my videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and leave a comment down below. All helps the channel chug along and push on for 50,000. Slowly but surely we'll get there. I'll just leave this here. We'll have to get the PTO compressor out of their back of the van, and then we'll have to, I suppose have to bring this back in to put on. But yeah, so we'll get all that done, and yeah, it's early enough, so there's no big panic on us to start cutting yet. We probably won't start cutting till 11 or 12 o'clock, just to let it dry off a bit. But anyways, so just have the compressor, front mounted PTO compressor on the tractor. Fair bit of weight in it now. It did pull the front suspension down quite a bit now, but yeah, it'll be a lovely sight now. Pump behind this front mounted PTO compressor on it for pumping the slurry. Cheese would be grand. But we'll get ourselves out to the field now and yeah, let's get blowing down. Also, Massey Man Photography, you can check him out on YouTube. He's here doing the filming. I'm trying to get myself back out of the way now so I can make the turn out into the field. And make sure I don't put in the hedge. Tell you, this would be a handy outfit. You think of it in the likes of America or Australia or anywhere where there's real big grain country, where you just have hundreds of acres and fields. You could have your grain chaser or your baling tractor with your PTO compressor for blowing down machines as you went through the days, and you wouldn't have to be running out road compressors right into them. If yours handy that way, so good. I'll see where they want me to go with this, and yeah, let's see this yoke in action. So just getting set up here now, opening up the panels. Well, still one panel missing, but some length, so it is for blowing out, just huge. So getting set up now. There's not a whole lot of panels to open, is there? 3 to 4. Yeah, both sides and the traps for the fan. Yeah, that's all. Get the big square baler done while we're at it too. Boy has 30 more bales to make, and it's going into the shed. So look at this gun. The size of it. The size of the bore on it. On the handle. Some lance, so it is. Jesus, some lance.
What you make of it, Phil?
Ah, savage job. Savage job. Just the airflow and the nozzle that you had as well. We have a roll compressor and a little yoke at home, and it burned the hands you after a few minutes, but the nozzle you have just so much more air, and it's insulated. You can hold on. Like I was blowing for half an hour between the square bale and the combine, I wasn't burning the hands myself.
The anti-fog visor.
Oh, the anti-fog visor, I was down on my face and never fogged up, not a thing. I can tell you one thing, after blowing all down, I was fierce dusty myself. Oh, this yoke looks fierce well on the front of the tractor, so it does. And there's no tractor never beckoned at driving it or anything. I don't know, it's a very, very nice, very sturdy, well built job. You know when you put it on the front, because the front suspension did sink down a bit, so there's good weight in it. But it's no further in front of the machine than the front reeler, or might be a little bit longer than the front mower, but there's feck all in it. Like we were tipping around the field there, not a bit of bother in and out of sports. It didn't make a damn bit of difference to it. So it didn't.
Yeah,
I suppose the big thing with this is the CFM,
and the no electronics as well.
Yeah,
it's really good as well.
And that's driven. It's the fan. The fan is driven manually. That's usually the bit that's.
Yeah, that's driven by the PTO shaft as well. So
yeah,
there's no electronics whatsoever, which is a great help.
Thanks for bringing it down. It's been great. The baler is now finished. It's blew down, ready to go into the shed, and the combine just got blew down. So it's safe now for another while, and it will blow it down again when we go in with it. Well happy with it. I'd love to get my hands on one sometime maybe. So just went back to the yard there to pick up Uncle Ian to start combining, and to pick up the 3690 and the glue the grain trailer. We brought the trailer load of wheat home last night, as I said, so we're just bringing this back up now. It's just 3690, just any chance I get, I just have to use it. So yeah, we'll be on up the road. Yeah, and just fun fact, you live beside where the 3690 comes from.
Where she came from.
You actually sent me pictures of it.
I sent you pictures on Snapchat about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, with the Rossmore loader on it. I remember seeing the brackets halfway up the middle of the bonnet and a little shitty bit of a loader on a small square bale.
Yeah.
So you have a YouTube channel there.
Massive man photographer. Not as big as yours now.
Sure, I was a long time getting to where you are now. What kind of videos you make?
Small 3 to 4 minute videos.
Yeah.
On agri stuff.
So how did you manage to come all the way from Clonakilty up here to Longford today?
So the man that I'm making the DVD for rang me on short notice saying there's a lad stuck for a promo video on a compressor.
Yeah.
He arrived in Cape Clear. We raced to the field and we got there eventually, filmed him, and at just as we were leaving he said this very much 350 was going to Farmer Phil, and I asked, geez, that's unreal. I watch him all the time, and would I be able to come up? And he said, come on, we'll up and make a promo video of it going to a big contractor. And yeah, here we are now.
Yeah, no, a long way from home. So we're now baling away. That'll make me 20 bales. Uncle Ian is just coming up behind me there, cutting away again. Applied very amount PTO compressor on the front, so it's actually not too bad. It sticks out a bit, but it's not too bad. It's no worse than the front reeler or front mower, really. Fierce handy now yoke to have, so it would. Fierce handy now, especially on the big farms where you'll be miles from anywhere. You'd always have a way of blowing down the combine, blowing down the baler. You just always have it with you. Handy that way. Bale away. No, so 20 bales. I haven't one come out yet. The crop of straw in this trial field is a bit low, but it's just a short field. That's it. It's just short. It's a short crop. There's not much can be said or done about that. It's just how it is. And you can see the drone there. Oh, the knocker's gone. Right there. Yeah, they're all bobbing away there. We get a lot of bales made. Hopefully you don't drop any in Uncle Ian's way, because you can't exactly roll them out. I know I've said it a few times, but that 3690 is just looking fantastic. So 20 bales are made. Applied is just after leaving, and Massey meant photography. I'd say whenever they get their video put together, it'll be, and the 3690 to come and the whole lot working, I'd say it'll be very, very nice. But anyways, my job is now 20 bales are made, empty out the chamber completely, so that means eject one bale, then get it to tie the next bale, and then get that bale out. My tricycle get tied first, and yeah, then that's it. Square baler is finished with for this year. I'm back here into the shed here and go home, and then I'm putting on the fusion and going at that, but I may be coming back up to Father Phil and helping with the grain. I don't know, but I have to get some baling done because we've 35 acres of second cut silage on the ground for ourselves, all for baling, and 99% of it for sale. We'll keep a few bales, but not a lot. Anyways, yeah, we get this sorted first. So now that's the big square baler off, our resting spot for the winter. We'll be on home now. We get some to eat, and yeah, we'll go make some round bales of silage. Anyways, yeah, be it on. So eventually we got the round baler on fusion, and we are ready to go make some round bales. It is 5:30. Doesn't seem like I got a whole lot done today, but between getting the big square baler ready to be for the winter, that took quite a bit, quite a long time trying to get a bale out of it. I didn't video it because I was getting very vexed with it, but I did get it out eventually. I just had to climb inside it, but it wasn't very fun. But anyways, we got that done, got home and got this done and that done, and got back into gear. So we bait up, and yeah, it was where we made the hay. That's where we're going now. We bait on. So here we are, this long field. You may remember this was the field that we had in hay, had a real lovely leafy stuff. I also now have a new set of legs for my GoPro, so you can see them there. There's magnets on them, so it sticks on quite cool if it, no. So yeah, that's also something I get to play with, maybe get some different angles. But anyways, fusion on. So we have a fair few of these bales sold, and they're all going to be brought quite a journey. So we're going to be putting on extra wrap and extra net, just so that they'll make the journey hopefully without any issues. Another upward wrap, I can feel it. Here is what we have. So it's down, this is his third day since being mowed. It's in fantastic order, and it is fierce nice stuff. It's what we should be putting into the pit. So it should, not what we did actually put in the pit. We should have been putting this kind of stuff. It's pure leaf, and it was a really dense thick sward of really leafy grass, and there's a huge crop of stuff on it. Row is quite literally 2 fields over that way, rowing up the next bit. So we have 35 acres down, and we have another small bit to get mowed. We just didn't have time to get around it all, so we'll make a start half today and get finished up tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll be back at straw then as well probably. This is kind of wrapping up the end of the summer. This is like one of the last jobs to be done, so it's kind of, you're always excited to get going at the start of the summer, get silage, get bale and get putting in pits, and then when it comes near the end of the summer you're just kind of like, oh, wait another 6 months before you get to see this again. Anyways, I go load up a wrap and we get baling. Also, for those of you that say that the shaft is going round, or the PTO shaft cover guard isn't doing what it should, it is, it's there. It's just for whatever reason it shakes in the middle. That's what gives it the impression that it's it's running round, but it's not. It's tight. You can see the check chain pulling there on the side at the back there. So it's not spinning. There's a lot of bales here yet. A lot of bales.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare.
just baling up the last of it here. So it's only taking me 2 hours to bale it, which isn't too bad, I don't think. 84 bales, might have 85. Crop is high enough, I suppose, but it's serious quality stuff now. It's all leaf, there's no stem. So we'll get this last bit baled up, and then we'll move on to another 2 fields, and then we're going to be leaving it at that for today, and then we'll be baling the rest of it then tomorrow, 12 acres, and then yeah, that's all the well, that bit is technical size. We still have another field to do, but we have to get it mowed first. But we have to get caught up and combining. Tomorrow I'll be busy baling straw. Our 7718S is just after arriving to start stacking bales, so he's going to put them all in the corner, because while these are all, we've drawn these bales away to the person that bought them. We don't have time at the minute with everything that's going on, so we're going to get the bales stacked just at the gate, and then that way, well, just back from the gate, and then that way we'll be able to, when we get time, come in and load them up and bring them away. Anyways, we'll be on to the next one. So, just starting to get dark now. It's just heading for 9 o'clock. The evenings are drawing in. That's another field baled. So just have to cross the road here now into the next field, and then that's all the baling done. You probably can't see me, but yeah, I get the baling done, and then think of going home, putting on the bale handlers and coming back up to get these bales in or stacked or whatever we're doing with them. Just getting them off the fields anyways. So yeah, that's the story. Now I got across this lovely road, which is very busy. And I'm on the apex of a bend, or the inside of a bend, which is, you just cannot see what's coming. We're baling away now, the next field, and this field is a much lighter field, not as nice of grass, and we're going to stitch this field in with the grass harrow, burn it off. Maybe in a week's time it starts to green up a bit, and stitch in some new grass, because it did not, there was very little on it, and it was quite stemmy, not as nice as the other 2 fields that we've baled. So there's not going to be a whole lot of bales on this now. Gather it up all the same. So that is the field baled. 125 meds so far, so it's 21 here, 19 the other side. So it's not too bad. 12 acres to bale tomorrow maybe, and then I have another job to bale as well, and all the straw to get baled tomorrow that we've combined, what they finished combining this evening and what they get done tomorrow, and a bit from one of the last days that we didn't get baled. We'll go home and we'll see what the story is. I think I'll be coming back up with the bale handler. Let's get these bales in, because it's a slow old job moving them one at a time to the corner of a field, so they say it's a slow old job. So just leaving the yard now with a single bale handler on. Yes, I should have soft hands on, but as with most things, put them on, pipe burst. And at 10:30 at night, I don't think we're going to get someone who's going to get a new pipe for us. So yeah, we'll be on down and we'll go give the 7718S a hand getting the bales all put on their ends next to gates. We'll leave them safe from the crows anyway. So yeah, we'll be on up the road and see how well he's got on. You can't really see me or see much, but yeah, 64 Eevee playing its part. So that's it. I did some total of 3 bales. 3 bales. George had rested and moved, so geez, he flew it, so I did for all that was in it. So anyways, that's it. Go home now and pack it up for the night, and we'll go back at it again tomorrow with that other bit for ourselves to bale and whatnot. So yeah, we'll leave it at that for today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. that is it from me. Good luck.